Welcome back, and Fantastic Four is playing in the background. Some lovely people note that on Amino. Teen Titans, right? I think that was it, right, Char? Um, so a book review, yeah. Pendragon, you remember that over? And I was like, well, here it is. It's Pendragon Book 5, Blackwater. I did the book review 1 through 4, and it was a short book review because it'd been a long time since I've read those books, so they weren't really fresh in my memory. Having read this book, moments of those books came back, especially the second one, even though I own it and I could reread it anyway. The second book definitely came flashing to my mind a lot because they mention they don't allude to it. Obviously, you can't allude to something that's already happened, but they mention the second book a lot. That's my dinner. It's 12:16. It's midnight. Mommy's not eating dinner. There's something wrong with me. Anyway, they mention the second book a lot, The Lost City of Far, because it had the plot has to do with the Lost City of Far. Because it's kind of the same deal but on a different territory, and that's like no good. Because you're not supposed to cross territories or mix the territory stuff up because that destroys Hala. But so yeah, I mean, like I was remembering a lot of Denderon, of Chloral. The only reason I remember the third book is because it takes place in New York during the 1930s or 40s, during the Hindenburg. The fourth book, I remember somewhat. I mean, this book starts off in Velox, obviously, because he hasn't left Velox yet. So he starts off in Velox with not Asia, but the acolyte of Velox before he leaves to go to Chloral. And then once he gets to Chloral, it's the most beautiful planet, territory, whatever. God, this is why I scoot back, people, so you can see my hair. I'm kidding. But yeah, Elong, I don't even know if that's how you I know how to spell it. It's capital E. You know, it's a place. Probably just like capitalize, or it's capital E, lowercase e, L-O, long, Elong. E-E-L-O-N-G. Yeah, it's Elong? No, there'd be a Y in there. I'm just gonna go with Elong. Maybe it goes E-long. You gotta make the E longer. E-long. E-long. There was a pun in there somewhere. I'm not going to explain it. Okay. So, yeah, this book, I mean, the description of Elong as a planet is amazing. Because he describes it as a paradise. Because it's like, imagine being stuck in the most beautiful tropical forest you can think of. That's what Elong is. Oh my god, I can smell it. I can smell it. Oh, I'm getting hungry. But yeah, imagine that kind of a tropical paradise. Imagine tropical paradise, and that's that. And the inhabitants of Elong was so unexpected, it's not even funny. They're cats. They're cats that can walk and talk just like us. But cats. And probably bigger. And us humans were known as Gars, and we were pets. Yeah. How strange is that? We're pets on Elong. And slaves. We're pets and slaves all in one thing. I mean, we got the whole shebang going on. And then there's Tangs. Oh my god, Tangs are so freaking awesome. They're green, they're reptilish, they're dinosaurs that eat and rip everything. I mean, I would not want to meet a Tang personally, for fear of my life. But if I could, I just don't want to meet one. You know, I want to go to Elong where Tangs don't exist. And I'm not a pet and looked at as an inferior species well, not inferior species, but inferior of intellect. Because they look at guards like they're dumb because they're pretty much they're animals. Pretty much, they act like animals. They're treated like animals. They're not taught. They're not educated, or at least not until you get to Blackwater. Roll credits. It's a book. How you gonna? You can't roll credits. It doesn't work. Wow. This book came from junior high, by the way. What junior high? It was in 2004. Central Community Unit School District number 4. Okay. Kitty's for Keaton. That's not. That's his daughter's name, by the way. DJ McHale. John L. Nah, Middle School Library Media. It's in Clifton, Illinois. And it's a bit dated there. Oh, it's over here too. 1134 East 3100 North Road, Clinton, Illinois. That's nice. So John L. Oh, it's Nash. That looks like an A. It's John L. Nash Middle School in Clifton, Illinois. Thank you, John L. Nash, Clinton. John L. Nash Middle School in Clifton. Is it Clifton or Clinton? Clifton. I'm sorry. Sorry, John L. Nash Middle School, Clifton. But thank you so much for letting me read your book. Even though not Taylorville High School. God dang it. That's the high school I graduated from, by the way. If y'all don't know that. Taylorville High. Whatever. But the public library ordered it for me. Thank you, Taylorville Public Library. You're awesome. And I'm currently reading book 6, so there's that. This book review. This one book review is already longer than the combined 4 book review. That's nice. But I even got to remember some characters, like in Pendragon, he met Lore, which is the Zada traveler. Spader came back, Gunny. I remember Gunny-ish. Gunny's the traveler from First Earth. Spader is the traveler from Chloral. The one thing I don't like, what's going on? I just dropped the book because I'm fantastic. Like that, sorry, Clifton, or John L. Nash Middle School. The one thing I don't like, or the one thing that I prefer, because I'm a firm believer in Bobby and Courtney. I think they should be together. But what they did in this book was that they alluded to a thing with Spader and Courtney, which is interesting because Bobby does have sort of a thing with Lore, the traveler from Zada that he met on Denver. I don't like it. Like, I like Lore as a character, but I don't want her to be with Bobby. I like Spader as a character. I really do. Spader's one of my more favorite characters in the whole book series. But I don't want him to be with Courtney. The one thing I just wish... I wouldn't mind if they flirted. Like, they just had, like, a flirtatious kind of thing going on. Because sometimes flirting's innocent. As long as you're single. If you're taken, don't flirt. That's the right way to get yourself slapped in the face. Don't do it. But it can be innocent fun. Like, I flirt all the time when I'm single. When I'm single, I flirt non-stop. But if I'm taken, I don't flirt intentionally. Let's put it that way. I may flirt, but if I do flirt, it's when not you flirt when you don't mean to, but you do. I'll do that sometimes without even realizing it. It's never gotten me in trouble really, but because I don't do it much. But yeah, I try not to. So there's that. I just don't flirt if you're in a relationship. Don't flirt intentionally. Let's put it that way. Because sometimes you just flirt without even realizing it, and that sucks. But don't flirt intentionally because that's just gonna screw you over. Don't cheat either. That's just dirty, low, scumbag. don't do it. Even though, no, I'm not even getting into that. In case you're curious, it has nothing to do with me. I've never cheated on any of my girlfriends, on any 8, 9 guys. I've lost count. Actually, it's not that I've lost count. It's that I can't think of it off the top of my head. Like if I just think about it, I can, but I'm not gonna think about it. I've rambled on and on. But yeah, I don't like the idea of Bobby, Lore, Spader, Courtney. I want Bobby, Courtney. Okay, I want the Chet Dragon. Yeah, that's hashtag Chet Dragon. Because her last name's Chetwide, Chetwid. I don't even know how to pronounce her last name. But yeah, I want Bobby and Courtney to get together because it makes more sense. They live on the same territory. They should be together. I don't want this cross territory. Holla, man. Holla don't like that. Holla with me if you agree. Put it in the comments. That was terrible. That was a terrible pun. Oh god, I'm horrendous. Anyway, but I do like the book series, and I loved this book in general. It had a lot of twists that I didn't see coming, and it kept me on my game, kept me on my feet. You know, there was a lot of things that I loved about this book. It's awesome. He always does great with these twists and turns, how he amps up the situations, the interactions between Pendragon and Saint Dane, who is the main villain. I don't know if I mentioned him in that one because I probably didn't remember he was a thing. I just knew Bobby Pendragon and roughly the places he went to and what they were like, other than the first Earth one, because, you know, it's Earth in New York in the 1930s. But yeah, it's a good book. I'd recommend it wholeheartedly. Please, I'd recommend the Pendragon books series in general. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on book 6. I'm reading book 6. It's over there, face down, opened, because I'm still gonna read it after I finish this episode. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Remember, you can be the best you can possibly be. If you liked the video, give it a like, comment if you feel it'd be super special, awesome, and subscribe, please. Ta-ta for now.